Just last week, my friend Francesca, who runs a cozy trattoria tucked away near the Pantheon, was telling me about the crisp autumn air that had settled over Rome. The city was still wrapped in the golden hues of fall, with leaves swirling around the ancient streets and locals sipping espresso outside bustling cafes. Rome in November usually means mild weather, a gentle chill, and the promise of winter just around the corner. But this morning, everything changed. Francesca sent me a photo. Delicate snowflakes drifting down, dusting the ancient cobblestones outside her restaurant. The familiar street was transformed, the Pantheon's dome peeking through a gentle veil of white. It was a scene straight out of a postcard, and for a moment, the eternal city felt almost magical. Snow in Rome is a rare event, something that might happen only once every 10 years. To witness it in November, before the heart of winter, is almost unheard of. The city's rooftops and piazzas, usually bathed in soft autumn light, were suddenly blanketed in white, creating a surreal and enchanting atmosphere. The locals, who are used to mild Novembers and light jackets, found themselves bundling up in scarves and heavy coats. They gathered near the Colosseum and the Spanish Steps, marveling at the sight of these iconic landmarks covered in snow. Children laughed and played, while older Romans snapped photos, eager to capture this rare moment. Of course, this unexpected beauty brought its own set of challenges. Rome's infrastructure isn't designed for snow, and the city quickly found itself struggling to adapt. Streets became slippery, traffic slowed to a crawl, and daily routines were thrown into disarray as everyone tried to navigate the unfamiliar conditions. Francesca's produce delivery, for example, was delayed for hours. She waited anxiously outside her trattoria, watching the snow pile up and wondering when her fresh ingredients would arrive. It was a small but telling example of how this beautiful spectacle was impacting daily life for so many Romans. This isn't just a story about Rome. It's become a nationwide event. Newsstands across Italy featured headlines about the early snowfall, and people gathered in piazzas to discuss the unusual weather. From north to south, the whole country was buzzing with talk of winter's early arrival. While Romans enjoyed a few magical flakes, the north of Italy was already dealing with much heavier snow. In cities like Milan and Turin, people were out early, shoveling sidewalks and clearing cars, bracing themselves for a long, cold season ahead. From the towering Alps to the rolling hills of Tuscany, this weather system was connecting Italians in a shared experience. The entire country, from mountain villages to bustling cities, was united under a blanket of snow, marveling at nature's surprise. For travelers and tourists, it was a dream come true. Ancient ruins and historic sites transformed by a layer of snow, offering a once-in-a-lifetime photo opportunity. The contrast of white snow against centuries-old stone made the city feel both timeless and brand new. For the locals, though, it was a true test of resilience. They navigated icy streets, shoveled snow from doorways, and adapted to the challenges with their characteristic good humor and determination. The city's spirit shone through, even in the face of winter's unexpected arrival. This early snowstorm is already being called historic, a sign that this winter could be one for the record books. Time-lapse videos showed the city transforming hour by hour, and older Romans reminisced about the last time they saw such a sight. So, as Rome settles into this unexpected winter wonderland, it's the perfect moment to grab a warm cappuccino, find a cozy spot by the window, and watch the eternal city embrace the magic of snow. Sometimes the most beautiful surprises are the ones that catch us completely off guard. In the north, the Alps are buried under a deep, early blanket of snow, weeks ahead of schedule. Ski resorts in the Aosta Valley are opening early, and eager skiers are already on the slopes. Villages like Courmayeur look like midwinter, not November. The heavy snow is a boon for tourism, promising a long season and bustling local businesses. But it also brings challenges. Mountain passes are closed, and avalanche risks are high. Alpine communities are resilient, clearing roads and checking on neighbors. They're embracing winter, trading hiking boots for skis. While the rest of Italy braces for the cold, the Alps are already deep in it. Winter has arrived early, and it's here to stay. The cold front has swept over the Apennines, blanketing central Italy's mountains in thick early snow. Medieval hill towns and national parks like Gran Sasso now look like fairy tales. Wildlife heads for shelter, and villages like Castelluccio di Norcia hunker down. Unlike the Alps, the Apennines' remote areas struggle with impassable roads and limited infrastructure. Elderly residents and fragile buildings, still recovering from past earthquakes, face new challenges. Local agencies work non-stop to keep main roads open. Despite hardships, these communities show remarkable resilience and solidarity. The snow is both a challenge and a testament to their strength. Winter here is tough, but so are the people. The big question: how far south will the cold and snow reach? Southern Italy and Sicily rarely see snow, but this Arctic air is pushing boundaries. Mount Etna may get an early dramatic snowfall, creating a surreal scene of a snow-capped volcano. Even if snow skips the coasts, the deep cold will change daily life. Quieter piazzas, brisk evening strolls, and higher heating bills. Homes in the south aren't built for this chill, so residents are scrambling to stay warm. As the cold air moves over the Mediterranean, it can bring unpredictable snow to Calabria and Sicily. Sicily's sunbathers may not need parkas yet, but winter is making itself known. To truly grasp just how unusual this November has been, it helps to first picture a typical Italian autumn. Usually, the season is marked by gentle transitions, streets lined with golden leaves, people enjoying leisurely strolls in light jackets, and a sense of calm before the winter chill sets in. Normally, November in Italy means mild, comfortable weather. It's the time for roasted chestnuts sold on street corners, outdoor cafes still bustling with life, and the rolling hills of Tuscany remaining green and inviting. Snow and freezing temperatures are rare, especially in the central and southern regions. But this year, everything changed. In Rome, daytime highs have barely reached the 40s Fahrenheit, and snow has arrived weeks ahead of schedule, dusting ancient landmarks in white and catching everyone off guard. Meteorologists are calling it one of the most significant early cold snaps in the past 2 decades, with headlines across the country highlighting the dramatic shift. The culprit? A blocking high-pressure system over the Atlantic has allowed frigid Arctic air to plunge deep into the Mediterranean basin, shattering the pattern of recent mild winters and rewriting the seasonal script. The sudden freeze is threatening olive harvests and shocking plant life that isn't used to such extremes. Yet, for the mountains, the heavy snowfall is a blessing, promising much-needed water reserves for the coming year. Older Italians can't help but reminisce about legendary winters from decades past. This year feels like a rare throwback, stirring up memories and stories of winters long gone. It's a powerful reminder that what we call normal is really just an average, and nature always has the power to surprise us with something extraordinary. This winter didn't slip in quietly or go unnoticed. It made a grand, unforgettable entrance, transforming familiar places overnight. Now, across Italy, people are bracing for a season that promises to be one for the history books, a winter that will be remembered for years to come. For travelers, Italy's early snow is both magical and chaotic. High-speed trains and regional lines face delays and cancellations, especially in the mountains. Driving is hazardous. Many are caught without snow tires or chains, and rural roads can be impassable. Airports, even in the north, struggle with unexpected storms, causing flight delays and missed connections. The cold changes sightseeing, outdoor ruins, give way to crowded museums and cozy cafes. Packing layers and waterproof boots is now essential. Flexibility and patience are key. Sometimes the best discoveries come from changed plans. A snowy Italy is an adventure, if you're ready for it. The sudden winter is a shock for Italian farmers, especially those harvesting olives in Puglia and Tuscany. A hard freeze can ruin crops and lower the quality of olive oil. Winter vegetables like radicchio and artichokes are also at risk from deep frost. Livestock farmers face higher costs to keep animals warm. Yet, the cold benefits grapevines and helps control pests, while mountain snow ensures water for next year. Italian agriculture is built on tradition and adaptability, but extreme weather makes the job harder. This year's harvest is a testament to farmers' resilience. Every meal in Italy carries the story of their struggle and skill. Early snow brings challenges, but also the joys of Italian winter. Embrace il dolce stare al caldo, the sweetness of being warm. Cozy up by a fire with wine, or linger over pasta in a glowing osteria. Safety comes first. Dress in layers, watch for ice, and prepare your car for winter. With fewer crowds, museums and indoor attractions shine. Christmas markets fill the air with festive scents and lights. Adjust your expectations. Italy's winter is intimate, soulful, and authentic. Experience the country as locals do, bundled up but warm in spirit. Take precautions, seek out cozy moments, and discover a new side of Italy. Order a cioccolata calda. You're in for a treat. As of November 20th, Italy is blanketed in early snow, setting the tone for a memorable winter. The sight of rooftops and ancient streets dusted in white is enchanting, transforming familiar cities into magical winter wonderlands. This early snowfall is unusual, and it's already sparking excitement and curiosity across the country. The deep snowpack in the Alps and Apennines promises a long ski season and vital water reserves. Ski resorts are preparing for an influx of visitors, and local communities are hopeful for a prosperous winter. The snow also means that rivers and lakes will be replenished come spring, which is crucial for agriculture and daily life. Forecasters predict a winter of ups and downs, intense cold spells, then milder breaks. Expect rapid changes in temperature, with some days feeling almost spring-like before the next cold front sweeps in. This unpredictability will keep everyone on their toes. Travelers should stay flexible and pack for anything. Warm coats, waterproof boots, and layers are essential. But don't forget sunglasses for those bright, snowy days. Being prepared means you can enjoy Italy's winter, no matter what the weather brings. This early winter is also a reminder of climate volatility. Extreme events are becoming more common. From sudden snowstorms to unexpected flooding, Italy is experiencing the effects of a changing climate firsthand. The Arctic's warming can destabilize weather, sending frigid air south. These shifts can bring both beautiful snowy scenes and dangerous conditions, making it important to stay informed and cautious. Italians are talking about climate change, from cafes to parliament. The conversation is growing, with more people recognizing the need for action and adaptation as weather patterns shift. As Christmas approaches, Italy faces a season of challenges and beauty. Festive lights glow against the snow, and markets bustle with holiday cheer, even as communities prepare for whatever winter may bring. Whether you're a local or a visitor, this winter promises drama, resilience, and unforgettable moments. From snowball fights in the piazza to sipping hot chocolate after a day outdoors, there's magic to be found everywhere. Keep your spirit of adventure ready. Italy's winter is just getting started. There's so much to explore, and every day brings new surprises in this ever-changing, beautiful season.